Just before this clip, my teacher introduced the word doshite. I remember thinking, uh-oh, I'm not sure what this is. I'm obviously being asked something, but it could be several things. Okay, let's go with the experience. And after running through a few examples with guidance and feedback, I began to home in on the significance of the word. And after a few more examples, as you'll see, I got to be pretty confident.
Yoko-san.
はい。
青い棒を取って箱の中に入れてください。入れてください。
はい。
今、青い棒が、青い棒が箱の中にあります。
はい。どうしてですか？
ヨコさんが入れたからです。
Incidentally, working on doshite sparked a curious effect that quite often happens when we've worked on a new function word in one of my lessons. I'd never noticed this word in any of the Japanese TV I'd watched, even though it must have been said many times. It's such a common word. But immediately after this lesson, it seemed to crop up in every other sentence. It's as if, before, it was just meaningless noise that my mind filtered out before it reached the level of consciousness. But as soon as the word became part of my Japanese repertoire, the filter was removed, and my mind recognized it, its sound, its significance, and its usage every time it cropped up. Then we revisited and built further on some work we'd already done on the months.
先月は2月でした。
はい。
先々月は1月でした。
はい。
今月は3月です。
はい。
私の誕生日は6月4日です。
はい。
Then some more work with rods. I already knew well how to talk about 3 rods, but how about 3 of each, or 1 of each?
緑色の棒と赤い棒が3本ずつと黄色の棒が1本あります。
I'd taken some photos as the basis for some writing practice. In this clip, my teacher used these photos to extend the work a bit farther. As you'll hear, I had a bit of difficulty getting the rhythm of ipponzutsu right. This word contains a silent beat and a beat with just the sound both of which are really strange for English speakers.
箱が1つと赤い棒と黄色の棒と青い棒が1本1本ずつ1本ずつあります。1本ずつあります。箱の中に赤い棒があります。テーブルの上には黄色の棒と青い棒が1本ずつあります。
In the next clip, I explained why I'd just travelled to England.
私は母に会うためにイングランドに来ました。
And finally, I built on the work we'd already done on comparisons to add more detail.
茶色の犬は黒い犬より少し小さい。茶色の犬は黒い犬よりとても小さい。
はい。
この犬は黒くて大きい。
As you've seen in this video, I was beginning to add depth to my Japanese. Working on one small step at a time, and working on that step until it started to feel easy, meant that throughout this course, I always had a secure foothold for whatever the next small step was going to be. And whilst this way things might seem to start slowly, gradually they snowball, this is a far better use of our time than covering a lot of ground superficially and just hoping something sticks.